Welcome everyone. What you don't see coming is today's timeless pick a card. Today we have three options. Option 1 on the left, 2 in the middle, 3 on the right hand side. Take a deep breath with me. And exhale. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy it here. If you do, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit like. It will help the channel and it will help me bring you more. We have hundreds of other readings here on the channel. Pick a cards, they're all timeless, meaning they're all meant for you, or most of them are timeless, meant for you whenever you find them. All right, so take another deep breath with me and exhale. And it helps if you lift your arms when you take a deep breath and then lower your arms. All right, if you need more time to choose, you can pause the video now. See you there. Welcome everyone who chose this beautiful card, Furred and Feathered Friends. The number 27 could be relevant to you as well as the number 9. All right, we have a white fox, we have a rabbit, we have a deer, stag, springbok, what have you. We have a lion. We have, is this a sloth? A wolf. It's tiny, you can see it there. We have birds. We have hummingbird. We have a hummingbird there. We have a rooster, a snail, a snake, fish, eagle, butterflies. All right. I just heard Earth Song, so someone here could be listening to Earth Song by Michael Jackson. Could be a song that you like, could be relevant, significant right now. The number 27, 2 plus 7 is a 9, closing a cycle. The month of September could be significant, the 27th of September or the 27th of a month. The 9th of September could also be significant. 27 could be someone's age. If you are 27, it means you are going through your Saturn return. Saturn return is all about lessons, and it's all about lessons and structure and challenges, but they're all meant to structure you in a way. It may feel weird because this is your first Saturn return if you're in between the ages of 27 and 31, okay? And if you are between those ages and you're just turned 27 or you're 28 or you're in the throes of it and you're 29 or 30 and you want to understand what's going on and you're wondering if you're going to keep feeling this and going through this, just know that this is normal. It happens to everyone in this age bracket. And it may feel like very unfair or things are just happening to you, but what's going on is if you weren't structured before, this is forcing you to structure yourself in a way to align with the material world, okay? And that's all it is. So it's temporary. Please don't be bogged down by it. Take deep breaths, exercise, use this time as best you can to structure yourself, okay? September could be relevant. The 27th of September, that is already Libra season, so someone here could have strong Libra in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. You could be someone who is mindful of animals. You could be vegan, you could be vegetarian. Doesn't have to be. There could be a case here of your own ethical consumption. Maybe you are making a difference through your food choices. You are someone who cares for all beings, animals. You have this environmental awareness about you, and you do the best you can. It could be that one of these animals here is your spirit guide, okay? Someone here could be Leo in the tropical astrological zodiac, or Vedic, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. I'm also seeing rabbit, rooster for some of you. Also seeing Pisces energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. Or you could be receiving signs from animals. You could be seeing more butterflies than usual. There's something here showing me that your crown chakra is very open and lit right now. You're receiving downloads from the higher realms through your crown chakra. So there's an inner knowing that you have and you can't explain it. Notice how she's lifting her arms up to the higher realms as well. So it would help if you feel you're under stress to breathe. While you inhale, you pull your arms up to the top, and then exhale, bring your arms down again. What don't you see coming? What you don't see coming? Okay, so probably a little bit more challenges, but there's a reason, and the reason is structure, okay? It's to structure yourself. It's for your higher good, whatever challenges are coming. Moon, feelings, yeah. It's like part of these challenges are very internal, okay? You may not recognize them as such, but they are internal challenges. It's almost as if the way you're seeing the world from the inside out is different. You're having a different view of the world. Maybe the same things are happening, it's just that you are interpreting them differently, or you're feeling them differently. Because for some reason in your maturity, because Saturn is also about maturity, as you are maturing, it could be that you're going through a second Saturn, it doesn't matter. But there's this sense of maturity and structure and challenges here that you may be going through, regardless of whether you're going through your Saturn return or not. You could just be having some kind of Saturn aspect. And it's really starting to affect how you feel about yourself, others, the world. And it's tied to your maturity and growing pains that you may be feeling. And you may be experiencing some digestive problems. Your gut may be acting up, and you may need to nurture that side of yourself, take care of yourself, sleep better, take care of your cortisol levels, lower your cortisol levels. I actually saved a post, and I'm going to read it to you because I knew I was saving this for a reason, and I knew someone needed to hear this. So I'm just going to go and see what I've saved here, because this is important. I knew this was going to be important because it had to do, yeah, exactly. So high cortisol, there are 7 natural ways to bring it down and slow the clock. We have saunas. So saunas would be heat exposure, for those of you who can, of course. 15 to 20 minutes, 4 times a week, upregulates heat shock proteins. These proteins repair damaged cellular machinery, including in the brain. Saunas also force the parasympathetic system online for recovery, the antidote to chronic sympathetic activation. Now, heat exposure could also be outside if it's hot, okay? Cold exposure, 1 to 3 minutes, 3 times a week. Cold plunges and cold showers spike norepinephrine 200 and 300% acutely. The body adapts in resting. Cortisol drops in trained cold users. Hormesis at its cleanest, and it's free. All right, you can put some ice in your bathtub or something like that, or just go into cold water if you can't, if you don't have access to. Lift heavy 3 times a week, same days, heavy training, 5 to 8 reps, signals safe to allocate resources to growth, the opposite of survival mode. Cardio alone keeps cortisol elevated, strength drops it. Use the days, same time, build the pattern. Sleep 8 hours in a 64 to 67 Fahrenheit degree room. Cool rooms let your body drop into deep, slow wave sleep where cortisol clears. Above 70 degrees, your nervous system stays half up all night. You wake, but you don't recover. All right? Protein within 90 minutes of waking, an hour and a half of waking. Without it, your morning cortisol curve flatlines into adrenal demand. 40 to 60 grams of protein plus low carbs plus fat makes the cleanest blood sugar curve. The whole day depends on this one input. How you start your day is very important with what you eat. Sunlight on skin, eyes up, first 30 minutes. Well, eyes up has to be, you take this as it resonates. I'm just reading off an article here. but you may be one of those people who can't get sunlight on skin, okay? That's different. The cleanest cortisol curve signal we have: morning light, sharp cortisol peak, clean afternoon drop, melatonin at night. Skip it and the curve flattens. Tired but wired all day. Now, you may not get sun directly on your skin, but you may be awake and, you know, look at the blue sky. When you say eyes up, is look at the blue sky, because that blue light, that blue means that you need to be awake, and the orangey of the end of the day means that it's time to start slowing down to go to sleep. And if you are against these natural patterns, your cortisol levels will spike. Breath work. Exactly, 4 in, 8 out. I don't know what this means. 5 minutes twice a day. Long exhales activate the vagus nerve. Oh, that's why. So you breathe on 4 and exhale slower, like double the time. The only break on chronic cortisol: 5 minutes morning, 5 minutes before bed, free daily, measurable in 14 days. So, yeah, that's a breakdown. Sorry, guys. I know this, maybe a lot of you needed that, but what don't you see coming? You see, there's a time where you're going to go inward. You're going to be more introverted, more introspective, probably doing some shadow work, because you're going to start looking at parts of your subconscious self that start to come out, and as a reflection of what's going on around you. But it's just because the same things may be going around you, but it's like the way you're responding internally. It could be there's an activation of your moon with Saturn or something like that. And so you're going to be looking at your conditioning, your habits, your family, your home, your past, your emotions, where they're coming from. It may be that you will tend to blame your mother for things. Or that you will blame the way you were raised, or you're going to see your habits for what they are, and how your conditioning has led you to these habits, or how your emotions have led you to habits. So, and you may realize that your gut is reacting to something you're eating, or every emotion that you have, something like that. And so it really helps if you do these things. I feel it will really help you, because at least you will be doing your part, and then the rest is up to, and then it's like automatically, if you do all these things. Also, water intake is very important. It wasn't described there, but water, the quality of the water that you're drinking as well, okay? So things can flow better in your body and your emotions and your soul, okay? All right. And make yourself comfortable as well. Make your home comfortable. Your surroundings. Declutter anything that has been weighing you down because it reminds you of something negative, or because it's just stale there and it's just something else you have to clean rather than something that you're using. Maybe someone else needs it, okay? And also, most times your mother didn't know any better. And regardless of what happened with your mother or how your mother did things, just keep in mind that it's still your responsibility to how you carry yourself forward. A lot of people have gone through a lot of mother issues, family background, upbringing, and you still have to make yourself out of that somehow if you want to be happy and succeed. Your happiness will depend on how you pull yourself out and move forward without blaming other people, because that's going to keep you stuck. That is energy that's not productive for you. It's not going to help you forward. It's more like focusing on, okay, this happened, what can I do now to move forward? Keep speaking about the truth, bringing up the truth, unless you're going through a court case, okay? That's different. It's really doing you no good. Like, it's there, it happened, it needs healing. But, you know, all these things also heal you. It's taking back your power, basically. All right. Okay, we have autumn. So whatever you don't see coming will happen around the fall, autumn time, regardless of where you are in the world, okay? Autumn falls in between, for the northern hemisphere, it falls in between the autumn. Autumn is September 21st to December 21st, northern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere is somewhere around March 21st and March, April, May, June. March, April, May. March, April, May, June. It's between March 21st and June 21st. And if you're in between and there's no seasons where you are, so take between either between next September and December or next March and June, the closest to you wherever you are in the world, if there's no seasons, okay? And it says in the fall season, this is the good part, in the fall season, so in this time and soon, everything comes together and you will reap wonderful harvests of abundance. So keep going, don't fear, don't let fear get in the way of what is coming, because there's a harvest of abundance coming for you. Okay, regardless of when this is for you, for some of you it's going to be in September, for others of you it's going to be March. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, it's going to be March. Southern Hemisphere, you know, where there are seasons, it's going to be between March and April, May, June. And if you're in the Northern or anywhere else in the world near the tropics and there's no seasons, then it's going to be between September and December. It's sooner, okay? All right. Regardless, it's going to be either 3 months away or 9 months away, or whenever you're watching this, whenever it resonates for you. If you're watching this in December, then and you are in, let's say, where there are monsoons and dry seasons and no seasons, then it's going to be between March and June. All right. What you don't see coming. Let's get into more specifics. What you don't see coming. The wheel. Things are finally looking up for you. The wheel will turn in your favor. The wheel of fortune. For some of you, it's going to be a fortune with this abundance, okay? For others of you, it's just life getting better, things working out faster, working out in your higher good, because you're closing a karmic cycle. And a new cycle of dharma is opening up for you because you're choosing to live in your dharma. And so those karmic contracts, it seems like you are closing them right now with this moon energy here. And so there will be an end of delays, a change in direction that will offer happiness. So there's a positive change in direction for you and a new beginning here. There could be someone here who has strong Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury in the chart. And then we have, so with the number 10 here, the month of October could be significant for some reason, or the 10th of a month. We have the 3 of Ariel, 3 of Pentacles. What you don't see coming is that within this time frame that I gave you, you're going to be building a stable, solid foundation for yourself by doing what you love, because it says do what you love. I don't know if this is something you do with your hands, like an artistry, artisanship. It's something you love doing that will bring in the stable, solid foundation. So if you're thinking about working on something you love and wondering if it's bringing in stability and finances, yes, a harvest of abundance, possibly even wealth. A very stable, solid foundation for the future in terms of money. So it's going to be a time of great personal growth. Even if things feel stagnant right now, whatever you're doing right now in the shadows, moving in silence, is going to contribute to this time where you feel better, things feel... So do it anyway. Even if you don't feel motivated, it will pay off. May this whole reading be your motivation to keep doing it, even if you don't feel like it. Even if you don't feel like it, okay? It's not about what you feel. It's about the work you put in every day right now. Because this time right now, starting right now, is a time of great personal growth in your career or any artistic endeavors. And it will really help as well if you can work with others in a cooperative manner, like collaborations. Think those kinds of things, okay? Find like-minded people who have different talents from yours, but you can synergize your talents and skills and build something better and bigger than if you did it alone, or people who are doing exactly the same thing you are doing, who could be supportive. You know, watch out for people who are just being competitive. 6 of Raphael. So this is all about your inner child, childhood, and relationships from the past, reconciliations as well. There could be a reconciliation in the works with someone you've known for a very long time, or someone who's a higher level soulmate. It could be that you're reconciling with your own inner child, and it could be that you will have the opportunity to break through with something you've always wanted to do since you were a child. But there's a sense that in the next few months you will be embracing your inner child, and there could be also, what you don't see coming is new friends and or rekindled relationships. Okay? For some of you, there's a child. If you suspect that you may be pregnant, if you are trying, if that resonates with you, this could be your sign right here. Okay? Queen of Raphael. You could have strong Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. The message with this one is just keep following your heart. Love your home, love your family right now. Trust the psychic information that is coming through. Remain kind, remain understanding of yourself, of others. Keep giving, okay? Because the more you give, the more you love, the kinder you are, the more the universe is going to bring you in return, and you don't have to worry about this. I just want one more. This could even be a romantic love of sorts, okay? Because I am seeing 2 dolphins there. I'm seeing 2 children here. Someone from your past, someone you've known for a very long time, or someone from a past life. Sorry, these are all... Okay, we have the Knight of Michael, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. So there's definitely, for some of you, there's someone younger or older than you, there's an age gap here, who is moving quickly toward you. And this is someone who normally chooses logic over emotion, but they're going to make an exception for you. And they're going to open up their feelings, they're going to verbalize them toward you, and they will be committed toward you. This is someone who is very diligent, intellectual, and strong-minded, especially very smart, very eloquent, and they're coming in faster than you realize. It's going to be a matter of weeks or months, and they're coming in. This is mainly for a lot of you for a reconciliation, but for a lot of you, it's for bringing something together romantically that has been in the works for some time. Now, I can also interpret this for others of you, or maybe both these things will be happening for you, is that these friendships are coming in fast, and they're going to come toward you. There's nothing you're going to have to do to make moves here. They're going to move toward you, okay? And whatever these collaborations are, this work, this harvest, is happening a lot quicker than you think as well. So just remain kind and open, receptive. More than actually going after things, things will come toward you. Just keep still and working on what you're working. We have the 9th house here, Sagittarius energy, yet again. This is about expansion. You've been seeking. For some of you, there will be an opportunity for foreign travel, or someone will travel from far away to come and see you, okay? There's a sense of adventure here. For some of you, you're going to get the opportunity for higher education or to teach at a higher education institution. For some of you, get your passport ready, okay? Have that ready for, you may need it, okay? And there's a sense that you're going to have to take some kind of risk here, but it's for your higher good. It's for something you love, and it will pay off. All right. For some of you, you're getting published, if you're an author. For others of you, you're getting a teaching position, or you're going to become spiritual teachers, or you're going to have an opportunity to travel, or someone's going to travel to see you. I see spiritual expansion, okay, and you reading more, researching more, being more curious about religions and spirituality and knowledge in general, in depth. Okay. Yeah, Last message for you, be yourself because you are awesome. This situation calls for you to be your full, authentic self. Stay on the path with what you love because that is who you are, which is the basis of your personal power right now, okay? That is your last, what a strong message to end the reading with. That was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another option. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Welcome everyone who chose the throat chakra. The number 7 could be relevant to you. Express your truth is what is written here. Blue butterflies, angel wings, Merkabas, these could all be significant for you. Throat chakra, you're being encouraged to express yourself. It could be that you are experiencing difficulties with self-expression, verbal expression. Could be that your throat tightens every time you want to speak. It could be that this is connected to trauma from the past, memories from the past. That is in the way of communication. It could be that what you don't see coming is communication, is someone expressing themselves toward you. This could be about your own creative language, could be about creative writing, sharing yourself through your words, your speech, and also acceptance of who you truly are and your authenticity when you do speak up, being authentic, being truthful, being genuine and transparent. All right, so let's see, what about this? What don't you see coming? What you don't see coming. Changes, transformations, spiritual transformation. Aries, you could have strong Aries in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. A radical change in maybe how you express yourself, maybe how someone expresses themselves. We're going to find out. If you've been feeling down and out, you're going to be feeling more energized, more active. And also there's also a sense that someone will have the courage to say something to you. The courage to say something to you. There's a sense of impulsive communication. For some of you, a yellow car could be significant. It could be that you're going to feel the drive to start something. You're going to feel that motivation, that first surge of energy that you need. That fire to go after what you want. Feeling like you're on a mission to be authentic, an authentic mission, a mission that aligns with who you truly are at your core. Finally having the courage to do so. Spreading your wings and being free. Merkaba. Stepping into your light body. Freeing yourself from fears and heaviness that holds you back. All right. Wonderful. More, please. Connect with nature. So this is direct advice. If you haven't been connecting with nature, this is saying connect with nature because you will be rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. If you've been doing that, that will be the source of your sudden energy, okay? But what don't you see coming? Maybe an opportunity to connect with nature. Realizing that what you don't see coming is that you're gradually being rejuvenated and inspired because you have been spending time outdoors. Or what you don't see coming is that you are going to try spending time outdoors and connecting to nature. And in turn, you're going to start seeing how it rejuvenates you and inspires you. And how you feel this, you have peace, which is the death in the traditional card, but in reverse. So maybe you've been going through a death and a rebirth process and you're finally releasing the past. and you're finally seeing the silver lining, and you're finally realizing the enriching future that is ahead of you. You're going to let go and let God and feel more at peace. We have Scorpio energy here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. It could be that you have been holding back of a transformation, but now you're actually going to be moving it forward. You're going to have the courage to move it forward. Say what you have to say, do what you have to do. You're going to be competing with your past self, probably becoming more competitive, even with others. The Lovers. You're going to be making a big life-changing decision here, and it could involve a romantic love or a higher level soulmate at the very least. You're going to be making choices from your heart and a deeply emotional commitment to something or someone. And it says the power of love. So there's something here about lovers. Gemini energy could be present here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. Archangel Raphael is with you, bringing you love. The number 6, the month of June, could be significant. It seems like you're going to start making choices from the heart. And look how the heart is present there in the middle of the chest. So wearing your heart on your sleeve, finally going for it, because there's a power in love behind it. Love for the self, love for someone else, true love, a deep emotional commitment to yourself or to someone else. So I'm going to say for most of you this is romantic, and someone's going to express themselves, not holding themselves back, having the courage, wearing the heart on their sleeve. Page of Raphael. This could be a friend admitting their romantic feelings toward you. This could be totally a new emotional situation if you're single. There's messages regarding relationships or social invitations here. But I'm feeling someone is going to open their heart to you, and you don't see that coming. This could be someone younger than you, or you could be the younger one. There's somewhat of an age gap here. All right. The Star. It's a wish fulfillment, guys. It is a wish fulfillment. For some of you, this is good news about a dream that you have or a long-term goal. A wish coming true. Or this could be your wish for your higher level soulmate to open up with you and tell you how they feel. That is true love. Finally making the change that they need to change. Either way, what you don't see coming is a dream coming true. So keep believing in yourself if this is something for you, if this is a self-love, because this is the end of a difficult situation. And there's an immense amount of healing here, especially emotional healing for you guys. The number 17 and the number 8 could be significant. There's a sense of stable prosperity coming as well. For some of you, you're getting good news about being a star or becoming a star in your field, whatever it is that you do, recognized as such. For some of you, it's fame if that's something that you want, okay? But there's definitely a lot of healing, an end of a difficult situation, and a dream come true. Whatever your dream is, that is what I'm seeing here. Someone could have strong Aquarius in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio as well. All right. Ace of Gabriel, a new passionate beginning. It could be that you have a gift that you're passionate about, and there will be an opportunity arising. You're getting an opportunity, a chance to do something amazing, something you're passionate about. And this has been something that's been a dream come true. It's a dream come true for you. Now, again, it could be something you love or someone you love or both, okay? But there's a sense of a feeling where you're having a new start. You're feeling the spark of inspiration. You're feeling lit from the inside out. You're feeling alive and energized again. It's very, very uplifting and positive energy, a sense that you can do anything right now. Wonderful. Fourth house. This came out in reverse. So the way I'm going to interpret this actually, because that's the first thought that came to my mind, it could be that you're going to have to change your where you live to a new house, or there's something about your home life that's going to change, or the city or the town where you live needing change, something about uprooting or going back to your roots, or something about a change here in where you live. Okay, could be the case, doesn't have to be. This change could feel uncomfortable. It could just be a change in habits. Okay, it doesn't have to be a change in location or house. It could be just a change. It will require a change in your habits, which may initially feel uncomfortable, and that initial discomfort may make you think about things, but it's actually for your higher good, whatever changes here. Flower power. So what about flower power? Spend time with flowers, again, nature, and flower essences. Maybe you've heard of Bach remedies, the florals, to increase your personal healing power. Okay, so maybe just working with flowers, doing flower arrangements, being around flowers, could really be empowering. Spending time around flowers for some reason is going to inspire you, increase your ability to heal. If you've been looking into flower remedies, keep looking into that, because that could really help, and it could be the solution that you've been looking for. Okay, so guys, that was your reading. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another option. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel, helps bring you more. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now. All right, welcome everyone who chose this beautiful card, Reclaim Your Energy. The number 42 could be significant, as well as the number 6. 6 is Venusian energy. Taurus and Libra could be somewhere in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. You're putting that crown back on. You are reclaiming your energy, pulling back your power, edifying yourself, creating a stable, solid foundation. Okay? Picking up where you left off, getting back up on the horse, whatever you want to call this, a recapitulation, owning your power, and knowing that where you put your energy is your choice. So move with intention. Wherever you put your energy, that's what is going to grow, okay? If it's a negative thought, that's what's going to grow. If it's a positive action, that's what's going to grow. If it's a positive thought, that's the direction it's going to go in. So mindful of where you put your energy, because that is your choice. Other things may not be your choice, but that is your choice. It seems like you're going to be overcoming some triggers through your own self-awareness. You're going to be mindful of energy vampires, putting them at bay, establishing healthy boundaries, doing whatever you can, and slowly but surely reclaiming those soul fragments that have been spread out throughout, all these experiences and people and people siphoning your energy. You're pulling that all back and saying, no, yes, okay, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to think. No more thinking like that. No more allowing that abuse. No more allowing that person to take over. And slowly, you're going to be shifting a victim mentality. You're going to be observing yourself, observing everything, and really seeing that you are a lot more empowered than you initially thought that you were. Wonderful reading, guys. 10th house. Wow. Powerful. You get a strong Capricorn in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. This is about your reputation, career, responsibilities, visibility, achievement, competence, fame even, notoriety, your standing, how people see you, the legacy you leave behind. And I can't help but notice at the top of these stairs we have 2 thrones. Okay, so you're not going to be at the top alone, but I do see you somewhat at the top, being respected, admired. You're like an authority to other people. For some reason, the spotlights will be on you the more you reclaim your energy. People will look up to you. People will want your advice. People will follow you as an inspiration. People will go to you for questions and for guidance, or to receive orders from you. Who knows, okay? But it could be even that look how these 2 look like towers. Her dress and the way up to those thrones there. So it's like you have been building a solid, stable foundation for yourself, and it's going to show. It will be visible to everyone very, very soon. You may not be aware of this, but for some of you, there's a sense of you being given a position of more authority, a promotion, a spotlight, fame, being called from an audition to be on a screen or on a stage. Take what resonates. More responsibility, more power as well. With power comes responsibility, okay? But being recognized for your achievements, for your competence, for your maturity, your responsibility, your discipline, okay? Your strategies. For some of you, you're going to be building an empire. Do some research. So this is advice coming through for you right now. It could be that what you don't see coming is that you will need to do more research. You will need more information about whatever situation you're going into. So there's a lot of reading here, books, looking into it further before proceeding. So this is advice. Look into things further before proceeding, especially if we're going through Mercury retrograde. You do need to read the fine print, and don't sign any important documents during Mercury retrograde, unless you read them 10 times and go through all of it, and still there could be delays and could be challenges and mishaps and all those things. So if you can hold back from signing and delivering your signed document until the end of Mercury retrograde, wherever you are on the calendar, this is a timeless reading. So check for the Mercury retrograde calendar for your year, and you will see it will be very explicit in telling you exactly when those phases are. And pay attention to the shadow, the pre-shadow, the post-shadow. There's a little bit of a Mercury retrograde influence there, and it muddles up your thinking, or information coming through, you see it as one way, or people forget to put something, or there's delays, okay? So just be mindful of that. What don't you see coming? Knight of Raphael. You could have strong Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart. Now, this one's very clear. It says committed romantic relationship, okay? So it could be someone wanting to take things to the next level. 10th house could also be about marriage, okay? It could be someone who wants to take things to the next level with you. It could be someone who's financially well off. Or this could be you here with your, going up in reputation, career, etc. And then there's also romance coming in for you, or the person you're with taking it to the next level. There's a sense of romance, poetry, being swept off your feet, and your heart fluttering, okay? Now, it could also be that if you work, if you're a poet, if you work in drama, if you write about romance, or if you sing about romance, or it could also be that the opportunities coming your way are more emphasized for the people who are performers or artists of sorts that work from the heart space, basically. But for most of you, I am seeing a committed romantic relationship here, going to the next level, or becoming romantic or more committed, okay? It could be someone that notices you for what you're doing. 7 of Ariel. Whatever is coming in that you don't see coming is something you've worked toward for a very long time, and you've waited for a very long time. And you've invested wisely. You've been patient. You've been waiting. You've been making your plans. You've been working on your thing. And all of a sudden you look up and this thing happens that is either related to what you're doing or something you're waiting for outside what you're doing. But it's been a long time coming. It's delayed gratification finally taking form. The sun. The sun is finally going to shine on you. The spotlight on you again. But also warmth, healing, growth, success, inspiring others, feeling inspired, thriving through the power of positive thinking. And life all of a sudden becomes wonderful. We have Archangel Uriel, the Archangel of Wisdom. So you are going to be blessed with an enormous amount of wisdom, and you're going to put it to work, and it's going to bring back these really beautiful rewards, okay? Romance, success, harvest, wonderful things. And it's all because you've made the decision to choose how you think more positively and how you act toward where you put your energy, and it's going to start to pay off. Page of Michael. If you've been doing research, it's paying off, okay? Keep doing research. Keep analyzing. There's an exciting new challenge that you're going to discover as you do your research, and you have what it takes to succeed. I can't make this up. Look what it says there. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. I can't make this up, guys. There may be someone here trying to take advantage of a clause here and there or a loophole here and there. So make sure you're reading things thoroughly. Ace of Raphael, a new emotional beginning. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. But I want more. Virgo, you could have strong Virgo in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. What you don't see coming is that you are alchemizing. You are transmuting negative to positive, and very successfully so. You've been methodical, you've been aligned, you've been ritualistic, you've stuck to your routines, you've been efficient. You've been working on your health, you've been dutiful, you've been discerning, you have been healing yourself, and it's working. All that self-love, Ace of Cups, all that self-love that you've been pouring into yourself and in your life, it's showing. It's bringing you success, career growth, romance, all the things. But please carefully just review those documents, okay? Okay, so now we have a timing, winter. So winter, if you are in the northern hemisphere, is between December 21st and March 21st. If you are in the southern hemisphere, and there are seasons, okay, it's between June 21st and September 21st. Now, if you are in a region where there are no seasons, and there's monsoons and dry season and all that, then winter for you will be, or if it's always winter where you are, it's like right now that this is all going to happen. And if you are in a place where there are no seasons, there is no winter, then it is whenever it's winter in the northern or the southern hemisphere. So it is either in between June 21st and September 21st, if that's the closest date to this timeless reading that you're watching, or it is between December 21st and March 21st. Okay? And it says the answer to your prayers and affirmations you've been affirming, guys, will be fully realized in the winter months. So in the months that I gave you, okay? And the way I explained it to you, obviously. So that is your reading, guys. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Let me know how that resonates for you below. If it did not, choose another option. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps to bring you more. Have a beautiful day and see you in the next one. Bye for now.